Okay, the next set of equations are these sets of simultaneous equations, and we need to solve them. So if you notice in the simultaneous equation, you have 3x, you have 3y, you get minus 4y, you got 6x, you got 21 and 22. So we need to find values of x and y that if we substitute them into these equations, they will satisfy the equation by giving us a value of 21. So let me write these two down. So it's 3x. So it's 3x plus 3y equals 21. And 6x minus 4y is 22. Now I'm going to take these two equations, cut, and I'm going to paste them here. I'm actually going to work them out. Let's make that a bit bigger, a bit smaller. So what number was that? That was number 35. Okay. So that was number 35. So let's put a 35 here. Okay. And let's add some more space here. Add another page. So the first thing we look at is, do we have, let's just look at these numbers. We have a 3x and a 6x, we have a 3y and a 4y. So we can either multiply the 3y by 4 and the 4y by 3 so that we get 12y at the top and 12y at the bottom, meaning these can cancel themselves out because that's what we're trying to do. Or we can multiply the top by a minus 2 or by 2 because that's going to give us 6x, and we've got a 6x here. Then we're just going to subtract this 2. Okay, so the best thing, you can do it several ways, but the best thing I would say is just go with what's going to give you the easiest. For example, if I multiply this whole equation by 4 and this whole equation by 3, then I'm guaranteed of a 12y and a 12y. And they're already subtracting each other, so I'm just going to add the two equations. So what becomes of this equation then? It becomes 12x plus 12y equals 84 because I've multiplied everything by 4. So basically multiply this by 4, multiply that by 4, multiply that by 4, by 3, by 3, and by 3. So this is going to give us 18x minus 12y equals 66. So now I can take these two equations and just add them together. I'm going to add. Okay, so 12x plus 18x plus 30x, right? 12y plus a minus 12, that's a negative because a plus and a minus will give you a minus. A minus and a plus will give you a minus. A plus and a plus will give you a positive. A minus and a minus will give you a positive when you multiply them. Okay, so I've just used this rule here. So 30x, that goes to 0, is equal to 6 at 4 is 10, carry 1, 14, 15. So 30x is 15, which means that x, or let's write it as 30x divided by 30 equals 150 divided by 30. The zeros cancel out, the 30s cancel out, so x equals 5 because 15 divided by 3 is 5. So if x is 5, we can take the first equation. Which is 3x plus 3y equals 21, and put a 5, so 3 times 5 plus 3y equals 21. 15 plus 3y equals 21. So 3y equals 21, take away 15, which is 3y equals 6. So y equals 2. That's it. That's that one sorted. Now we can take equation 2 just to check if our equations, our values for x and y are right. So x is 5, so that's 6 times 5 minus 4 times, and y is 2. This 6 times 5 is 30. 4 times 2 is 8. So that gives us 22, which is the same as that. So these two values are correct. Now let's go to the second equation. And the second equation is, or the second set of equations. Gonna write them here first. It's, let me just make that bigger. 6x plus 2y equals minus 4. 8x plus 7y equals 12. Now let's copy this, guys. We're just going to cut, and then we come here, and we're gonna paste them here. Make that a bit bigger. What number was that? That was numero 36, number 36. So this is 36. Okay, so looking again at 6 and 8, 2 and 7, I could multiply the top. Here I can multiply both equations. So multiply the top equation by 7 and multiply the bottom equation by 2. Okay, or I can multiply by 6 and 8, but I'm gonna do this instead. So 7 times, so multiply that by 7, multiply that by 7, multiply that by 7, multiply that by 2, by 2, by 2. So the top equation becomes 42x plus 14y equals minus 28. The second one is 16x plus 14y equals 24. Okay, so we're going to subtract them too. But here is my advice: if you're going to subtract, might as well just change the whole bottom number. So change this to a minus, change that to a minus, change that to a minus. That way you can forget about this minus. So 42 minus 16 is 26. So 26x. 14y minus 14y is nothing. Then you have minus 28 minus 24. So 24 and 28 will give you 52. So 26x is minus 52, which means x is minus 2. So x is minus 2. We take the minus 2. We can take the first equation, which is 6x plus 2y equals minus 4. We have x is minus 2, so 6 times minus 2 plus 2y equals minus 4. That's minus 12 plus 2y equals minus 4. The 12 goes to the other side and becomes a positive 12. So 2y equals 12 minus 4. 2y equals 8. Y equals 4. So that is y is 4. So let's take equation 2, which is this one here, that equation, and put 8 times the value of x is minus 2 plus 7 times the value of x, y is 4. So that's minus 16 plus 14, not 28. So 28 minus 16 is 12. So minus 16 plus 28. So it's 12, and that's a 12. So this is right. Okay, so that's it for simultaneous equations. The next equation, the next question will be number 37. finding the sum of the first 9 terms of an arithmetic progression. And I think I'll just do these all at the same time, 37, 38, and 39. And so it's about finding the sum, and then this one is about making a simultaneous equation to find A and D, which is the first term and the common difference.